One thing that's come recently is, I've seen, is the PowerProtect backup service. We've been waiting for Dell to provide the capability of protecting things like Office 365 and as a service. And this is obviously external to things like Data Domain, PowerProtect DD, and PowerProtect DP series. Can you tell us a bit more about it, and how can it actually benefit customers?
Yeah. So it's great we now have PowerProtect Backup Service, or PPBS as we like to call it. Really, for so long, it was the elephant in the room, right? We had a gap here. We could not support Office 365, and now we filled that gap with a really good solution. Today, we have a link from PowerProtect Backup Service to PowerProtect Data Manager, so that can be accessed straight from PowerProtect Data Manager. And it makes sense to grow that integration further as we move over time, right? We launched it in May this year. So I'd say watch this space over the oncoming 6 to 12 months and further beyond as we look to integrate PPBS furthermore into our stack. Today, we can support any partner or customer that wants to sell a software-only solution to protect SaaS apps, such as Office 365 or Google Workspace. We protect endpoint devices, which is a huge thing within Dell Technologies, going back to our legacy of selling client products, and also hybrid workloads, right? So the great thing about the hybrid workload piece is there's no updates, no management, no data center that a customer has to worry about.
Oh, good stuff. That's really interesting. Obviously, a real product offering to look out for as it evolves. PPBS, as you call it, also includes, I think, something called Phoenix, which enables you to back up both physical and virtual servers directly to the cloud. Does this go against Dell Technologies' other backup offerings? Can you sort of position it? Where does it all stand together?
Yeah, of course, and quite a few people mention this. So Phoenix in PowerProtect Backup Service, we call it, it's the hybrid workload offering. It's all about choice for the customer, really. And I said this at the start, making sure that we can support customers' requirements no matter where the data sits. So what we're doing is having a solution that fits the model that the customer wants to operate in. For example, if the customer has our PowerProtect DD or going back before then data domain appliances, it would make sense for them to use PowerProtect Data Manager, right? It would work more effectively, more efficiently. Our strategy of proven and modern is to allow customers to move applications and workloads where they want them, when they want them. If the customer has a cloud-first strategy, then they can do this with PPBS hybrid workloads. Like I said previously, no updates, no management, no data center. They can do it very simply with hybrid workloads.
Oh, interesting. So basically, whatever the customer needs, it looks like there's an answer here in the portfolio. The PowerProtect backup service, I've seen the portal. It's very, very slick. It's very easy to use. How do you size this product, and what are the licensing models that are available for customers?
Yeah, oh my God, this was kind of a hallelujah moment within Dell Technologies, right? In terms of how simple it is to quote something, which is brilliant. The way I speak to partners about it, and internally we look at it, is there's really only three elements to build sizing, right? Number one is how many users for the SaaS apps and endpoints, okay? Or if it's for the hybrid workloads, what's the backend terabytes? How many backend terabytes, right? Number two, as the service is prepaid from Dell, but you can obviously use DFS, you need to know the length of time the customer wants the service, okay? So how long? We offer 1, 3, 4, or 5 years. Okay, very simple. And finally, there's the two different models. There's standard or premium. Standard or premium for the SaaS apps, the endpoints, and the hybrid workloads. 95% of cases we're using standard. The premium model has additional governance features for the SaaS apps and endpoints, but for hybrid workloads, it offers things like multi-site administration or multi-regions, okay? Like I say, the majority of people go for standard.